It's always super refreshing to watch something original, especially in terms of anime. Most of the time, we see production houses depicting the same old manga or anime comic whose storyline has already been revealed to the audience. But talking about Be the Beginning, it's not the same. No one knows what's going to come next. The show has been produced by the famous IG Productions and is worth the hype as they have already made shows like Kill Bill and Devilman Crybaby, which are exceptional in their league. Be the Beginning already has 2 seasons released and now fans are wondering when could they hear about Be the Beginning season 3 release date. The first 2 seasons of the show have already been released and now fans want more from the show that's season 3. After doing plenty of research, I have jotted down the important facts and things you should know about Be the Beginning Season 3. The second season of the show has been recently released on Netflix in March 2021. Since then, everyone is waiting to hear from the production house on its third season renewal. So, will there Be the Beginning Season 3? The answer is right here. Unfortunately, the production house has not revealed any information regarding season 3, which means that the show has neither cancelled nor renewed. The second season consisted of 6 episodes with a running time of 20 to 25 minutes each. Though the show has gained a good overall rating and a huge fan base, it will be difficult if the studio decides to cancel the show. There is a great chance that season 3 could be renewed anytime soon. In addition to that, the second season of the show left us in a cliffhanger, where Kiri-Sam and Koku are fighting with each other. So we can expect the renewal of the show anytime soon. If we talk about facts, the first season of the show was first announced in 2016 but was released finally after 2 years, in March 2018. The same case was with the second season, which was renewed in mid of 2018 but released 3 years after that is 2021. So if the production follows the same chronology, you can expect Be the Beginning Season 3 release date somewhere between the start of 2023 or at the end of 2023. At the end of Season 2, we saw that Koku finally finds Keith, who lays half dead on side of the beach. As he reached there on time, he was able to manage an ambulance and take her to the hospital. Keith now tries to recover in the hospital. Keith tells Koku that Kirisame is currently working with the king to develop a new world. And that's why they both are manipulating royal investigators. So in season 3, we could see finally the big fight results of Koku and Kirisame. There are very few chances of one of them dying, but someone has to win, right? Several injuries will definitely be seen in the fight. We could also see the further steps taken by Keith to see how she manages the work between Kirisame and the king. It will be interesting to see how she handles it. Keith also tells Lily that he doesn't have any plans right now. So will Kirisame be successful in what he is doing as he is going perfectly according to his plan? Could Koku defeat Kirisame? How will Keith Koku come up with a plan to defeat Kirisame's Spartans? All these questions will be answered when season 3 arrives. Be the Beginning left many questions unanswered in its first season, like how Gilbert became the leader of market makers, or was it because he brainwashed Minatsuki? The show's central theme is set up in a timeline where the ruler is a royal family. Although the royal family never made an appearance in the show, the theme still looks classy. Talking about the protagonist, there are 2 of them whom you will find throughout the show. The first one, Keith Flick, who is an investigator for the royal police and is after a serial killer, whose name you can read in the anime's title as well, Killer Bee. The other lead is simple yet supernatural boy who is seeking a childhood friend he lost. However, the timeline has to meet and both the protagonists meet and reveal the dark secrets of an organization. The cool part is that the organization works for a project that deals in a Dark Lord's resurrection. They involve in the upbringing of gods. Keith, the investigative officer, is searching for the murderer of her sister for the past 7 years. After not getting much help from the investigation department, known by the name the RIS, he plans to go rogue. Later on in the timeline, the king decides to do some political stunt to maintain his hand's power. He decides to fund assassins and terrorists who take hostage of a multi-level building. The terrorist organization goes by the name Market Makers, which is quite relatable to their work. Keith investigates his sister's death and meets with our second protagonist, Koku, in his investigation. Koku has been searching for his lost childhood friend Yuna, who, according to him, has become a member of the market makers. He gives a clue regarding his lost friend that appears to be a B and 4 marks. Later on, it is revealed that Keith's father, Dr. Kazama, assigned these credentials. They both come to be hand in hand as the investigation further reveals connections regarding Keith's dead sister and Koku's lost friend. Well, the storyline seems to uplift suddenly after a few episodes and is quite apparent to the audience. Koku, the second protagonist, fights various market makers such as Laika and Minatsuki. The gore, blood, and thrill are impressive at points, and they are done at the end of the show. After meeting his sister's murderer, Keith is a real setback as he has been struggling to find him for years. And later on, after meeting him, he is completely pale in the face. The emotions don't match the exact scenario. The show has been left on a severe cliffhanger where the audience might be a little agitated for the complete story. Although it is an excellent show for thrill lovers, they might see some sudden revelations in front of their eyes but couldn't spot them easily. For more such updates, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.